Joining us for the latest managerial interview is Neil Baker. Neil, last Saturday, bit of a boring 0-0 draw. Saturday before, 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
Almost, for 83 minutes, it looked like it was going that way, but a game you've dominated, and an 83rd minute from Matt Lynch gives you the win.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit nervy, I'm not going to lie. Myself and John were a bit nervy towards the end, thinking that we weren't going to win the game when we've been so dominant throughout. I think their keeper's pulled off 3 or 4 very good saves. He's a good keeper anyway. He's one of the better ones in the league, that's for sure. And it's just maybe starts to get in your head a little bit when you've not scored, because we've been scoring a lot of goals up until probably the last couple of weekends, and I think it was our first 0-0 for a long time when we drew at Concord, and all of a sudden, you know, it was almost the third Saturday on the bounce, and it would have been so unjustified and so undeserved for us not to win the game, because we were dominant from the first whistle. They surprised us a little bit by playing 3 at the back or 5 at the back, quite defensive, and so, you know, it meant that our full-backs were our outs, and we needed to sort of move the ball from side to side and get balls into the box. And as I say, unfortunately, you know, we didn't take our chances early on in the game. I think if we had done, we might have had a more comfortable afternoon. But they came and defended. They threw themselves in front of everything. We almost got in a few times off our long throws. You know, it's not so much the first ball; it's the second ball, and we should have probably done better a couple of times with that. And I think when Warren misses his header at the back post, which is very unlike Warren, I thought that we might drop points again today, and I'd have been bitterly disappointed.
I noticed just before the goal you were actually going to bring on Ryan Bird. I saw you wheel him, ask him to come down, and literally Francis came in and those step overs on the far hand side, great ball in, and Lynch couldn't score an easy goal from 3 yards out.
No, Francis did well to come inside and get, I think it was more of a shot, wasn't it? The keeper's parried, and Lynch's following up. So yeah, we were about to bring Birdie on because we needed to get that win, and so we thought we might have to throw a few balls into the box and maybe just push Birdie up top and be a bit of an aerial threat. But listen, it was a dominant performance. I thought we played pretty well. I think you mentioned something like 20 odd shots to their 1. So it's a game that we fully deserve to win, and it's nice to have 3 points in the bag.
Little concern that you've had 20 shots and only the 1 goal. I know there was some good goalkeeping, but there were some misses as well.
Yeah, there were. I think you've got to give credit to their keeper. I think he's made 3 or 4 excellent saves from Ben, from Lenchy, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. And as I said, like when you've had a couple of weekends where you haven't been taking any chances, it maybe just starts to play in your mind a little bit. But we got there. We got the job done. It's another clean sheet. We've conceded 18 goals in 19 games now, which is phenomenal, really. And we move on. It's 3 points that we needed after dropping points. I know we didn't actually think that we dropped points in the end because of how last Saturday unfolded, but we were looking today as a must for 3 points, because obviously they're in a little bit of transition with George Ball coming in and he's ended up taking it today with the other guy. He's resigned on Thursday, but listen, they've still got so many of their players that went to Havant and won, went to Emma Hempstead and won, so they're a good side still, but we just felt that we needed to get the 3 points today.
I wanted to talk about Scott Davis today. He was voted man of the match by our club sponsors.
Yeah.
From the very off, he started to have a very good game, and even in the last couple of minutes when Dan Roberts had a 1-on-1, he broke from the edge of his own box.
Still can't score though. Still can't score. No, I thought Scott was excellent today. I thought he did really, really well. I think you're right. He broke up a number of bits where he anticipated early and was on the front foot. I thought he did really well today. And listen, we're in a position now whereby we've got a squad of players. We've obviously had Manny out today on loan, and Aaron Call out playing for Basingstoke because he needs minutes. And we've not used Lee Togwell today, and so we've got so many different options, and we've got sort of things in mind for certain games. We've got a busy month coming up, and everyone's going to have to play a big part. And yeah, but no, I thought Scott was really good. I thought there was a number of good performances today. Let's say the final score probably doesn't show that, but I thought that we were dominant.
So it comes up to Wednesday. Havant away, they won today against 10-man Chippenham 2-1.
Right.
A couple of points behind. It's going to be a big game for us.
Well, it is. Obviously, with what happened there last time, where the game was abandoned, there was a lot of ill feeling towards that, and unfortunately, that's football. So we won't worry about that. Obviously, hope that the game's on. Their pitch isn't great. It's pretty poor, to be honest, and any rain, could put it in doubt. So we've obviously got to keep an eye on that. I think there's some cold weather coming in as well. So, but fingers crossed it'll be on, and it'll be a completely different game to today, and possibly to what it was last time. Because when we went there, the game wasn't fluent. It wasn't a representation of us as a side, I don't think. And listen, they'd have been disappointed that they hadn't won that game, because they were 2-0 up with 70 minutes gone, and we'd have been exactly the same. But that's football, that's life, and we'll be going there to try and get some points. Whether it's 1 or 3, we'll be going there with a mindset to work hard, because that's what we have to do. They're a very good team, very good manager, very good players within their squad, full time, big budget. Everything that we're not really, full time footballers, and so we're underdogs. We're going there on a Wednesday night. It's not an easy journey for us, and we're underdogs. No question about it. They should be beating us. We might be second in the league and then third, but I think that's irrelevant. They're in a sort of different stratosphere to where we are. But we'll go there, and we'll work hard and do what we normally do, and try and come away with something.
Excellent. Well, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy having not so much hair.
I like it. I don't mind it now. Actually, it's a little bit colder, but it was all for a great cause, and sort of shows the community spirit within the club. I think was there 10 of us that ended up doing it. I think £2,300 raised for Mind UK charity, which is a phenomenal effort from everyone. And as I say, I think I look all right now.
Enjoy your weekend.
Cheers,
Thank
you. Thank you.